Whoa, what just happened? My computer just restarted? I get on my real computer, my FDI computer. We were about to hear him complain about how he was gonna sweat his balls off. Hello everybody, welcome back to Lost Game Chronicles. It's Kelly, and we are trying out the operator tonight. Very intense opening here, as you can see. But we played Orwell a few days ago, and this is a game that is set to come out in July. And it's another one of these kind of big brothery, we work for the FBI, I believe, and we have to try and solve crimes through computers, use of computers. So yeah, it should be pretty cool, I hope. This is part of Next Fest. We've been doing a whole bunch of games. This is the demo. So yeah, let's take a look. It might be a little bit buggy, might have a little, a few little issues, but they should be all cleaned up by the time the game releases, hopefully. IOM facility, somewhere in the US, 1992.
You will answer my questions as usual.
Oh.
1 for yes, 2 for no.
Okay.
Do you understand?
1 yes, 2 no.
Do you believe in extraterrestrial life?
I sure do.
Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you
2 for
work
no.
in law enforcement?
We don't.
Do you know who I am?
No.
Do you know who you are?
Yes.
Are you...
Ooh.
Good. He's ready.
He's ready. So was that us? Shit. That was intense. The operator. Oh my god, the music. I've been playing pixel games all day. Feel like they need like a epileptic warning on this. I'm not epileptic, but like feels like I could be when I watched that. FBI headquarters, Washington, D.C. I don't think that's at a year. It's at like 7:30 a.m., right? All right, our computer's turning on. Yep. All of the things are checking out. Boot sequence complete. This is a secure and monitored federal government terminal. All unauthorized access and sharing of any information within is strictly prohibited and subject to criminal prosecution. Do we just type any old thing in here? Evan Tanner, okay. I tried to type something else, and it just types Evan Tanner. All right, that's the interactive level of interaction that we want. The interactive level of interaction. Logged in. All right. It's the FDI, not the FBI. Okay, notifications. Welcome to the FDI. You are assigned to the operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. Okay. Welcome to the FDI operator program. We read that already. Sharing information unauthorized personnel is forbidden. Yep, okay. What is the operator program? The operator program has been specifically designed to provide technical support to field agents, henceforth abbreviated as agents, while also ensuring a high level of confidentiality. How does it work? 1. Agents call the hotline. 2. The call is dispatched to secretaries who verify the agent's identity, clearance level, and requests. The request is forwarded to the supervisor. The supervisor dispatches the call to an available operator. A direct line is established between the agent and the operator. Once the operator fulfills the agent's technical request, the line is closed. For additional information, please contact your supervisor. The operator program is extremely confidential. Got it. Mike Trench, director.
Hey, pal.
Hi.
How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you?
No. I guess that's why my head hurts.
What? You seriously don't remember?
Not really.
You wanted to celebrate your new job, and I quote, properly. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something.
Yeah.
When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You
of course.
understand, right?
Yeah. Of course, Mike. I mean, Director Trench.
Good. Well, I'd better run.
Later.
The FDI can't run itself now, can it?
No.
Good luck with your first day.
Of course. All right. Don't worry about me, Director Trench. I'm good. This is our supervisor, Xavier Skinner.
Good morning, Mr. Tanner.
Good morning.
Welcome to the FDI.
Woo!
I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
Totes! I read the welcome document,
You
sir.
know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case.
Got it.
That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work.
Okay.
My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
Appropriately... I'm sorry, are you an AI? Because that's what it sounds like. No, I don't have any questions. I'm ready. I think I'm ready, sir.
Fine. But first, you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request.
Okay.
Let's do a dry run, shall we?
Yeah, let's do
I
it.
want you to find my age.
Okay.
This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu.
Yeah.
See it?
Of
Whenever
course.
you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on, and click on the question mark, Tanner.
Okay.
Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck. Though I'm hoping this won't happen often.
Okay.
I'm giving you access to the human database. The human DB, as we call it here. You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective, and then select the answer on the screen.
So I find this a little bit strange because the other guy, the first guy that we talked to, definitely was voiced by a human. I'm pretty sure. I didn't notice anything robotic about it, and yet this guy sounds very much like a text-to-speech software. Do you know what I mean? And so I'm not sure if that's actually the game, like just making that as a choice, or like...
Operator, you should find the information first.
Oh, sorry. Oh, applications. Sorry, my bad. The human DB. Okay. Full name. Skinner. Xavier. Okay. Do I have to write it the other way around? Oh god. XAV. No, it's gotta be this. Ah, okay. Alright, his age is 40.
Right. Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in, and I'll contact you later with your first real request.
He's married. He's got an A negative blood type. He has a firearms license. And this is where he lives. Of course, Supervisor Skinner. We're going to be very formal in this job. I feel like it's a important thing, you know? All right, that's our first day. (9:18 a.m.) Okay. Is it still 1992?
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire.
Okay,
I have
I'm
an
ready.
agent working a homicide.
Uh-oh.
It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background.
I look forward to the challenge,
I'm
sir.
patching the agent through now.
Okay. Patch her through, please. I'm having flashbacks for this game.
It's Operator Tanner, right?
Yeah, that's me. That's right, Agent Pendle.
I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they?
I don't
Anyway,
think so.
I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no?
It is.
My Vic, dead on arrival. Is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time.
Okay.
As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar. And
Cool.
some kind of list that I found on the deceased.
All
Any
right.
chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
Yeah. I'll do my best, Agent.
Thanks, operator. Okay. I'm sending over the files.
Thanks. So she definitely has a real voice. No text to speech. So I am very confused. Confused. Alright, so this is the video. What the? Crazy.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
So I'm definitely having flashbacks playing this game. I don't know if I've maybe watched somebody play this like previously, but it would have been like ages ago because I do not remember this. It's like just sort of like a distant memory. Like some of these things are just triggering like, okay, so let's see the victim.
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis.
All right, we're identifying his face.
Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
All right. Let's get our killer then. We should, yeah, I was gonna say we should have gotten a really good, clear, low quality.
The footage quality is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
All right, what about the car? There we go. Ah. Ray Wells. Ray Wells? The car belongs to Ray Wells.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because
I
I'll
totally
take it
do.
if you do.
That's last known address. Oh,
Yeah, I don't think that's right, operator. Looks like it's the address for a car dealership. I don't think Wells lives on the lot. What I'm looking for is Wells' home address. Can you track that down?
oh, I need to look him up in the applications. HumanDB. Wells. Ray. Whoa, hello. Only 23 years old and killing people. Nice. Here we go. Oh, that's his place of birth. I'm sorry. This is his last known address.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work.
Thanks.
Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated.
Okay,
Thanks,
great.
Operator Tanner.
You're welcome. Just doing my job, Agent. Okay, we did it.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either. I'll contact you later with your
Okay.
next request.
Sorry, I'm bad at reading. I'll do better next time, Supervisor. I mean, I'll try. Looks like he was arrested on like a couple of like small-time drug charges. The big escalation to murder. Ooh. All right, so we've got a most wanted list. If you haven't, oh, okay. Sure.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator.
All right.
I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Got it. Of course, Supervisor Skinner. Barry Walker.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
I'm sorry, I do not
God
understand.
damn it! Who are you?
Operator Tanner, at your service.
Great. Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know?
Do you?
Interest, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this.
Okay. Can you tell me about the case, Agent?
I got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada.
Okay.
Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Okay. Dryfield, Nevada?
Middle of nowhere, hot as hell, sandy.
Okay,
Calling it a small town would be an insult to small towns.
got it. People actually think aliens were involved.
Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted.
Okay.
Every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later.
Got it.
Connie's story's the same.
I thought she was missing.
She was. Popped back up yesterday.
Oh,
Collected her testimony myself. She
Okay.
had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right?
yeah, lucky you. What am I looking for?
There's something off about all this. I
Okay.
mean, beyond all the talk of little green men, just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
Your request is my command, Agent.
Here are the files.
Thank you, sir. All right, before I help you, I just want to look at these people. Okay, so these are our most wanted. We've got Fred Smorkinski. He's wanted for mailing and hand delivering several explosive devices near federal buildings and universities. $10,000 for any valid information, $50,000 for information leading to arrest. Wilson Boulder, sought for his role in numerous murders convicted in the early 80s in connection with organized crime group and drugs in the Boston area. $25,000 for any. Wow. Should be considered armed and dangerous. Hal, real name unknown, wanted for various crimes in cyber terrorism committed against the federal government and other organizations. $150,000. Holy crap. We just need to, like, find one of these people, turn them in, and then just be done. Snoresh? Leader of the Seventh-day Healers cult, sought for ties in extortion, drug, and sex trafficking and weapons amassing. Last seen moments before FDI swarmed her cult's compound in Bart, Texas. $45,000 or $100. Okay, so we need this guy. $150,000 just for getting, like, a little bit of information on him. Jeez. Okay. Let's look at these desert files, shall we? Testimony. Okay. Connie Moore's testimony. Following Connie Moore's reappearance on 1992-305, we recorded her eyewitness testimony concerning her supposed alien abduction. So the victim is present, Bart Walker, this guy, or Barry Walker, agent in charge of investigation, and a transcriber. Okay. So Walker says, "Can you tell us more about the day you disappeared?"
I was hiking in the desert out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine.
"And is this your camera?" Agent Walker points to the camera on the table.
Yes, it is.
"What else do you remember about the day in the desert?" Connie.
Well, it's a little blurry. I wanted to hike around Mount Mori. I remember that. It's really beautiful at this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs, and then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast, their ship, the UFO. And I think it landed to the east, so I decided to head over and see if I could see anything. Maybe get a photo of them. Must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to get to where it landed.
Then what?
Well, I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's where my mind kind of goes blank, and the next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room, and I can't move.
Was there someone with you in this room?
I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were there, all around me, the aliens.
What did they look like?
The room was so bright, like I was looking into the sun, only I saw their silhouettes.
Can you describe them to the best you can?
They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin, and it was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that.
What do you remember about the room?
It was white. I mean, entirely white. Antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital, and there were no doors, no windows, nothing. Just whiteness.
What do you think they wanted with you?
I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was so scared. I couldn't even think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again.
What kind of questions?
About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do, study humans.
What else do you remember?
They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical, and there was a machine they were using on me. It was clamped onto my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt.
Can you tell me anything else, Connie?
Not really. The next thing I remember, I'm waking up in the desert outside Dryfield. My head was throbbing, maybe because of their drugs or mind probes, I don't know. I just wandered around out there. Luckily, somebody found me, or I might have died from dehydration. I think they called the cops, and the cops called you. End of story.
Okay. So cell phone triangulation report. Tower pings and timestamps from the day of Connie's disappearance. And the day she reappeared. So a month, exactly a month. There were no pings between the time of disappearance to her reappearance. Okay, so this is pre-disappearance. This is post-disappearance. Okay. Here. And then she said she went east, right? We're gonna have to go back and look at that. And then let's check these photos out. Okay, so she took this at 9, just after this. This is kind of like somewhere right in here. This is the second one. This is at 9:43. It's like around here-ish. And then this is the spaceship at 10:13. She would have been right here. All right, so let's look at this. Hiking in the desert out of Dryfield. Wanted to hike around Mount Mori. But this must be Mount Mori. It's a really beautiful... Okay. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast. It landed to the east, so I decided to head over and see if I could see anything else. An hour and 45 minutes. So around noon. Okay, so that checks out. Okay. Waking up in some kind of room. Okay, so let's check that out, because these are the ones that took... This is the first one. I'd like to be able to see this bigger. It's, like, not big enough. Yeah, so around noon to get there. And then she disappears. Okay. So I think that part of it checks out. There's got to be something about this photo, right? It's too much time, isn't it? Loud noise. I remember taking 2 photographs, then I heard this loud noise. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. Is that the inconsistency? No. Alright, no, I don't want help. I'm gonna figure this out. Is it gotta do with this time? Yeah, okay. The photo was taken on 9... Oh, shit! I didn't even notice. Of course. 221, yeah.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared.
She sure did.
Clearly, she didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain.
Maybe.
Maybe your brain was funny to begin with.
True.
Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
There we go. Right here, Agent Walker.
All right. I'll check this spot out.
Yeah.
Guess I gotta do a little hiking.
Good luck.
Holy sweat my goddamn
Whoa! What just happened? My computer just restarted? Like, not my real computer, my FDI computer. We were about to hear him complain about how he was gonna sweat his balls off. What just happened? Oh no, we've been hacked. I bet it's that hacker guy. Hacked by Hal. I fucking knew it. Hal. You happy, Hal? Hello, Evan. How do you know my name? I know many things about you, Evan. Oh god. You're hacking into the FDI. I kind of figured that one out. I wouldn't if I didn't have to, but since you guys aren't really doing your jobs, sad face. What do you mean? Let me show you something. Do you remember the list found on Henry Jenkins? Yeah, I do. But you don't even know what list I'm talking about. Since you didn't open it. No, I didn't. Agent Pendle found it at the scene. There were a bunch of names on it. None of this rings a bell. Really? No, it does. Well, guess what? The abducted woman. Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? Also going to assume that you didn't notice that 136 of the people on it, 122 have been reported missing. Holy crap. Did you kidnap them, Hal? Don't be ridiculous, Evan. I wouldn't hurt a fly. Maybe an annoying fly. One last thing. This is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name is key to understanding everything. Wow. Like why the sky is blue? I have to go now, Evan, but I'll be in touch soon. Promise. Well, we're gonna have to report this. Don't go. Tell me more. Ah. Oh shit. That was the okay. That was it. That was the demo. That was super cool. I really enjoyed that. I love games like this. I've said it before when we were playing Orwell. This seems like it's going to be so cool. And it comes out in July. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing this when it comes out, let me know. I'm most likely going to be playing it because it looks really cool. Seems like it'll have a pretty interesting story. So I'm up for it. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for watching. Check this out. This is called The Operator. Check it out on Steam if you're interested in playing it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!